Welcome back and happy Friday. Markets closed the week on a mixed note. After yesterday's steady grind we dissected, the Nasdaq showed some real fight with that late rebound, small caps gave background, and metals just keep roaring higher classic intermarket chess as we head into earnings season. Before we get going, if you're new here, welcome, but please note that none of this is buying or selling advice. We're just calling what we see happening in the charts as things develop.
And honestly, today was a tale of two markets. The headlines were pretty quiet, but the charts were definitely not. We saw that classic defensive rotation play out.
Yeah, you really did. The Dow felt heavy all day.
It did. It's sliding, about 0.5%, and it's basically just stuck under that glass ceiling at the 496 level. It keeps knocking, but nobody's answering.
But then you flip over to the Nasdaq, and it's a totally different vibe. Finished up, sure, about 1/3%. But that comeback inside the day felt, like a coiled spring.
That's the perfect way to put it. It's winding up. But that's the million-dollar question for next week, right? Are we setting up for a breakout or just a nasty fake out?
Exactly. And while tech was coiling, the small caps were definitely cracking.
Oh, they were the big laggard. A sharp drop, 1.85%.
We mentioned that doji candlestick yesterday, that little sign of indecision. Well, I guess they made a decision.
They sure did. The doji was the warning, and today was the confirmation. Small caps, they need a confident economy, and it looks like investors just saw they were overextended and pulled the ripcord.
And that money had to go somewhere.
Right, it went into the boring stuff. Consumer staples led. Meanwhile, financials. They are in a really critical spot. They closed right on a key support trend line. If you're holding bank stocks, you're probably sweating a little bit this weekend.
It's strange, though, because the macro news wasn't all that bad today.
It was confusing, I think. We got the flash PMIs. Services look okay. They're expanding. Manufacturing is fine. But the price pressures are still there. It's telling us the economy's growing, but inflation is that guest who just won't leave the party.
That kind of mix is so tough to trade. And, just a quick reminder again that if you've got a stock you're watching or a question about the markets, please do drop it in the comments.
Yeah, we really want to know what you're looking at.
It helps us make these videos more relevant if possible, and we'll do our best to talk about what we see in a future episode. And as always, drop a like if you appreciate these market summaries and click subscribe too so you can stay updated.
Now, speaking of navigating things, the real story today, I think, is this massive divergence between, digital gold and the real stuff.
Oh, it's wild. Bitcoin is acting like it took a sleeping pill. It's just flat, boring, totally missing what's happening everywhere else.
It is completely asleep at the wheel. It's struggling to even get back over its 50-day moving average. It just keeps bumping its head on that resistance.
Meanwhile, the metals market is throwing an absolute rager. Gold is pushing toward record territory, but silver didn't just move, it went parabolic. We crossed $100 an ounce today. That's incredible.
It's historic, up over 6.5% in one day. Platinum's joining in too. It's this mix of safe haven buying and a major bet against currency debasement. But there's a huge trading lesson here.
Let me guess. Let your winners run.
You got it. It's what we talk about all the time.
But it's so much easier said than done. When you see a chart go vertical like that, your gut just screams, sell, take the profit.
And that's the emotional trap. That's where people mess up. They cut their winners short and let their losers bleed them dry. Days like today, with this kind of divergence, they just highlight the massive edge you get from disciplined technical awareness. You need a system to keep you in the trade, not just your nerves. And this is exactly what we drilled down on in the Grok Trade Mentorship program. We give you that structure so you aren't just guessing. Our promise stands. We offer full support until you've recouped your investment and then some.
So wrapping it all up, we've got a mixed stock market, sleepy crypto, and exploding metals. What's the mindset heading into Monday?
I really just view today as a classic pause in the equity markets. We're digesting some of that tariff noise and just taking a breath before earnings season really kicks into high gear next week.
Definitely. It's going to be a busy one. Well, we hope you all have a great rest of the day. And for those of you in the path of that coming winter storm, please stay safe and warm out there.
Stay safe, everyone.
We'll catch you next week for continued market developments.